Hi! So this is gonna be kind of cheating because the next movies that I will give you would be the Batman Trilogy by Christopher Nolan. And that will count as movie 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, I know, but cut me some slack. I've been pretty busy lately, and as you can see from the new or semi-new background, I moved. It's also the Christmas season, so there are a lot of going on in the background. So please bear with me. And also, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge Batman fan. I even name my gadgets the way that Batman names his tools, like Batwatch, Batcomputer, that sort of stuff. But enough about me and my excuses. Let's talk about the Christopher Nolan Batman Trilogy. And as usual, I will give you the reasons why I recommend the movies. However, don't worry, I won't just recommend them to you as just one clump of trilogy. I'll break down the movies one by one. So first, Batman Begins. So up until now, I still think that this is the best superhero origin movie, even topping Iron Man, Captain America, Wonder Woman. And for people who are saying that Man of Steel is better than this, you're wrong. Just stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
So why is this movie great? This is a well-acted, well-written, well-directed, and well-casted movie. You can say that the Bat voice was kinda funny, but Christian Bale really took this role seriously. And when he takes a role seriously, it becomes a gem. Liam Neeson was also a good Ra's al Ghul, alongside performances from Michael Caine, Gary Oldman, and Morgan Freeman. A cast that had the right amount of time and right amount of exposure within the movie. This also really works well as it made Batman more gritty and more feasible. Even his gadgets were made to appear more realistic to bring out that sense of danger, often borrowing from one of my favorite Batman comic story arcs ever, Batman Year One. This also sets us up for one of the best movies of all time in my opinion, The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight starts sometime after the first movie. Batman is now a more experienced vigilante. He's also starting to think that he can't do this forever because he can only change the rotten system to an extent. He needs help. But as he starts to see a new ray of hope in Harvey Dent, Gotham is terrorized by his biggest rival yet, the Joker. This movie is immaculate in many ways. Again, in the casting, everyone fits their role well. Especially the new addition of the Joker, Heath Ledger. He brought real chaos to the role that even Christian Bale said in an interview that he wasn't able to show what he wanted to show as Batman because he was in awe in what Heath Ledger showed and wanted to give him the spotlight. Now that's mad respect from one method actor to another. But as for the casting, I still have one small nitpick. I never really liked Maggie Gyllenhaal in her role as Rachel. Nothing against the actress, it's just that it breaks the continuity from one movie to another because he wasn't the Rachel in the first movie. Every time I see her in the second movie, it brings me out of the experience and in the world that the movie gives because there's no continuity. Also, Katie Holmes turned the second movie down due to some scheduling issues. That was never specified. So that's a bummer as well. But aside from that, all retained and new characters did their roles well. The story was also compelling, as Joker oftentimes gives us two chaotic options that makes us question our own morality and shows us that like Harvey Dent, a hero could just be one misfortune away from becoming a monster. This movie also has a line that I oftentimes use in daily life. If you're good at something, never do it for free. That leads us to the worst of the three but still okay, The Dark Knight Rises. After rewatching this movie, removed from the rose-tinted glasses of the hype, you will see that this movie doesn't make sense most of the time. From the plane scene, which was cool, but why will the CIA use only one plane to transport a very important scientist alongside a criminal? Why did Bane give Batman and Gotham 6 months to recover? And also, why didn't the US help save Gotham? If that happens in the real world, it's going to be a world crisis. But after all that, why am I still recommending this movie to you? I'll give you the reason, same as the reason why this movie was made, to give you closure. Sure, it's not at the level of Return of the Jedi or Return of the Kings, but it's still a good movie. It still closes out the trilogy that makes you feel satisfied after. Tom Hardy is a really good Bane in the movie, aside from his height. And also, I really like the tribute that they made for Nightfall when Bane broke Batman's back. So how about you? Did you like the movie? Did you hate it? Or are you one of those people that still like Batfleck more, even after watching Justice League? Comment down below. So that's all for today. See you tomorrow. And as always, be the hero of your own movie. Bye!